Welcome friend. In this video we we derive an Fourier complex integral. The formula of Fourier complex integral is f of x equal to 1 divided by 2 pi integration minus infinity to plus infinity e raised to minus I u x into du integration minus infinity to plus infinity f of t into e raised to minus I u t into dt. So this is the form of the Fourier complex integral. Now we derive this Fourier complex integral by using the Fourier integral. So we know that what is Fourier integral? We know Fourier integral as f of x equal to 1 divided by 2 pi integration minus infinity to plus infinity integration minus infinity to plus infinity f of t into cos of u into t minus x du into dt. This is equation number 1. This is one of the form of the Fourier integral which we have obtained in the derivation of Fourier integral. If you watch the video carefully, you can see that this is one of the intermediate forms which is obtained in the Fourier integral theorem. So we are using this Fourier intermediate form of this Fourier integral to find the Fourier complex integral, and this is equation number 1. Again we know that for odd function when we take integration minus a to a f of t into dt equal to 0 when f is an odd function, and we know that sine function is an odd function. Therefore integration minus infinity to plus infinity sine of u into t minus x into du, this is equal to 0 since sine function is an odd function. Now when we multiply this value by 0 value by any function any terms, this will be again 0. So we multiply this by 1 divided by 2 pi integration minus infinity to plus infinity f of t into dt into integration minus infinity to plus infinity sine of u into t minus x into du. Again we get 0 since this is an 0 into anything is 0. Now we have multiplied, again we multiply this by I. Let us multiply by I. So whenever we multiply by I divided by 2 pi, and we write this two integral as a common integral integration minus infinity to plus infinity minus infinity to plus infinity f of t sine of u into t minus x into du into dt equal to 0. So this is an 0 value. This is equation number 2. Now let us add equation number 1 and 2. If we add equation 1 and 2 is 0 plus f of x. 0 plus f of x, what we get here? F of x plus. Now what we have taken, we can take common. This is 1 divided by 2 pi. Take common minus infinity to plus infinity minus infinity to plus infinity. These are the common terms. F of t into now cos of u into t minus x plus I into sine of u into t minus x into du into dt. We get this as a third expression. Right. Now we know that e raised to I theta equal to, what is e raised to I theta? E raised to I theta equal to cos theta plus I sin theta. Let us use that term here. e raised to I theta equal to e raised to I theta equal to cos of theta plus I into sine of theta. Now here therefore we have f of x equal to, now f of x equal to 1 divided by 2 pi integration minus infinity to plus infinity, integration minus infinity to plus infinity, f of t into e raised to I into u into t minus x into du into dt, right? So equal to, now this is here e raised to minus yeah, we can write it as a 1 divided by 2 pi integration minus infinity to plus infinity, separating the terms of u, e raised to I u x, e raised to I u x with minus sign into du, and what is remaining here, integration minus infinity to plus infinity f of t into e raised to iut into dt. Okay, so this is an here this is in the expression we have plus here, so we get this f of x value, and this is the required form of the complex Fourier complex integral. It is called as a Fourier complex integral, Fourier complex integral, which is very simple. We have just we have applied Fourier integral to evaluate the Fourier complex integral, and a simple definite integral term, that is integration of an odd function. With these two techniques, tricks, we have developed the Fourier complex integral. Now thank you friend, thank you for watching the video.